Hey everybody. So here's the thing. I get a whole lot of Amazon packages every single day. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just promote only Amazon. I don't discriminate. I will buy from absolutely any online retailer. So not just Amazon. I get packages every day from the internet. Today's package was a record from Otto A. Totland. Fantastic piano music. So I'm going to listen to that in a bit. But I also went to what's known as a bin sale. It's something that we have locally now. You go and on specific days they have like $10 day, everything's $10. $7 day, everything's $7. But look at some of the stuff that I got. This is good stuff. I'm wanting one of these to organize my cords in my office. Had it on my Amazon wish list forever. You basically take the top off. You put your extension cord in there or whatever it is, your cords. You put the top back on. And then you can still use your cords out the sides if you want to, but it looks way nicer to have something like this than a jumble of cords. I also found some Isopure, which is one of my favorite brands when it comes to supplements. And I've never tried their infusions, but it's got 20 grams of protein, BCAAs. It's got a lot of really good stuff in here. And normally this stuff goes for about $35 a tub. And I got 2 of them for $7 each. They're still good until sometime in the middle of next year, and the seals on the top have never even been broken. So fantastic find. Those of you who know me know, if you know, you know. I've been drinking this for a while now, and it is a special blend of vitamins and different things that I got at GNC. I bought a lot of them because they were having a sale, and you know I like a sale. I mean, look at all this crap in the background. Of course I like a sale. It just tastes terrible. It burns, literally. It burns as you're drinking it. This is the gummy burn flavor, but I think there's an orange magma. And no, it never occurred to me that the titles of the supplement would have anything to do with how it actually feels to drink it. It's really on me. I mean, the title says burn magma, so I thought it was just a cool title. I didn't realize this supplement that I was buying 8 boxes of would actually tastes like drinking a bottle of pepper. But if you chug it really fast, I mean, it's still bad, but if you chug it really fast, it's drinkable. I bought this little plant about a year ago, a little tiny plant. It looked really good. It was a tropical thing. So the idea was to have something to go into this really sunny room that I have. That's a tropical plant and that will grow well. Well, it grew and it grew and it grew and it grew. And now it's a little out of control. I've had to repot it already one time because the last pot it outgrew. And I mean, it is insane right now how big this plant is. They don't tell you when you buy a plant that it could possibly take over an entire room, but I'm telling you, it's a possibility. I just drank some of this and I'm glad I didn't film my reaction because it was bad. Try to drink as much of it as I can. It's the aftertaste that's bad because it feels like something's burning your throat. Oh, it's so bad. This is the culprit right here. My throat is still burning. Yeah, orange magma. It should say on the front something about it burning, but if you do read the fine print on the back, you may experience a temporary peppery heat. It is very peppery. Here's my nice little collection of those. That's what I have left after taking these things for what feels like forever. I always get asked the question a lot. What do I eat as a vegetarian? It's super tough, I think, for a lot of people to comprehend that I can still eat and survive and even like be healthy as a vegetarian. But I'm getting ready to have a vegetarian hot dog. Now, that's not something I eat regularly. I do eat a lot of vegetables and salad and things like that. This year especially, I've switched over to eating a lot of unprocessed foods. A veggie dog is basically as processed as anything, but occasionally I treat myself to something like that. So welcome to this very special segment of the super amazing, awesome, really great cooking show with me. That sounds about right. Also, for those of you wondering, this is my fridge, and it is packed full of things. Lots and lots and lots of things. Actually, speaking of something that's really spicy, they're spicy. They're supposed to be good for you. Tastes like drinking a bottle of fire ants. So it does have that going for it. First step is to get out the fine china I have added the veggie dogs to a plate. This step is extremely important because you cannot hold them as you microwave them. It just does not work. Probably the most disgusting thing about a veggie dog is that they smell and taste pretty much like a regular hot dog. The instructions say to put them in the microwave for 40 seconds to a minute, but because I don't like any kind of conflict, we're gonna meet in the middle and do 50 seconds. Hoping beyond all hope that I have enough mustard left. This is Dijon mustard for the hot dog. As you can see, I do like to keep the calories low. Now that my entire house smells like a cookout because of the hot dogs, sorry, veggie dogs, it's time to do the next most important part. Let's put them on a bun. They almost look real, don't they? Here we go, things are about to get crazy. I also just noticed, as I was putting this on the veggie hot dogs, this expired. I don't even know if mustard technically can expire, but it says it is. Or Best Buy. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Best Buy sounds a whole lot better, and I might be able to stomach eating these if I keep that in mind. So I know I cannot be the only one who has to do something while they eat. I'm gonna listen to this and make sure it's working and everything's proper with it, because it did come from Amazon. Shout out to Amazon for always delivering things that are never broken or messed up. There is no such thing as an Amazon returns palette. Right, so because Otto Totland's music is copyright, I'm gonna go ahead and play you some beautiful music over top of what should be playing to simulate the effect of listening to a record, though it will be nothing compared to what I'm actually listening to. I just want you to feel like you're here with me right now. Enjoy. I didn't anticipate that taking as long as it would. Finish the veggie dogs. I'm going to go fix a protein shake and exercise, which you guys don't want to see. Trust me on that. I've neglected doing dishes for a very long time. Even though I have a dishwasher, I can't hardly bring myself to put the things from here into here. Can anyone relate to that? I just heard some children running by, screaming outside, and I still don't know what's going on. I looked and they were gone too quick to even see like what was happening. Excuse my language, but how the heck, again, sorry, can you be so loud that someone can hear you on the opposite end of their house? This took like 15 minutes to do the ones that I had to do by hand. I'm to the point that I don't even want to buy a dish if it's not dishwasher safe. And how is it that somehow every time I do dishes by hand, I look like I just got back from a water park? I don't understand what goes on. All right, I listened to my piano music and I got hyped for my workout that's coming up. Let's go. That's gonna look cool. Before we go any further, let me introduce you to today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. I'm just kidding. It's Raycon. Again, I'm just kidding. Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. What are you doing in my cabinet? You're gonna break it. Get out. Open this powder that I told you I bought, the isopure. It's like you have to go on an expedition, an archaeological dig to find these things. And look, there's powder everywhere. It's floating up in the little sun drifts. Like, I'm gonna get sick from inhaling protein powder. It's ridiculous. I'm a little worried. My cup is like foaming at the mouth. Quite literally. Now it does say in the directions, wait for it to stop foaming, the natural foam to settle. I guess that's one way to sell it. It's like I ordered a grande isopure with extra cold foam. Don't be shocked when Starbucks starts selling it. Good grief, you're still here. You really have nothing better to do with your time. While I've got you, let's go ahead and do a quick story time about what happened to me this past week, but it's really what happened to someone else. So I booked a job, a photography job. I am a photographer as well as 90 other different things. If you've ever checked out my resume, you will see that there's very few things that I do not have a hand in. But anyways, I have a photography business and I do weddings. I received a phone call from someone who was asking if I could shoot their wedding for them. I told them sure, even though it was a week's notice because their previous photographer had canceled. And I thought, one, I just felt really bad for them because if a photographer is canceling a week before the wedding, you better have a really good reason. And it didn't sound like this photographer really did. That aside, I took the job, cleared my Friday because it was going to be on a Friday. And I thought I'll just get over there right after work. It would be a very tight schedule, but it was going to work. I told them I would do it. And then I received a message like 3 days before the wedding saying that the wedding had been called off, that the bride had decided to cancel the wedding. I don't know if it was cold feet or what the reasoning was, but it just, I can't help but feel really bad for the guy, because he was the one who called me trying to get the wedding photographer thing situated, trying to get all these other details. And I'm sure the bride was also worried about these things, but it just sounded to me like he was left last minute with this really bad situation. I was told, we're not going to be able to do the wedding, we're sorry, which I'm more upset for the guy than I am for me. I will be okay, but here's my quick take on this with the little information I have about the situation. I personally feel like he is much better off having this happen now versus later. I know it's got to be devastating. I know it's really tough. I can't even imagine. I would personally rather have it happen before the wedding than to get into a relationship and find out somebody does not want to be in that relationship. So there's your little bit of wisdom for the evening. If you stay tuned, you're likely to get a lot more, because I can't help but speak facts for you. I mean, I've been talking to the cabinet for 10 minutes. Let's go do something. Okay, well, hang out up here. I might be back. I just got home to an obscene amount of packages on my porch, which leads me to believe I either shop too much. Guys, what have I done? This is one day of packages. I just unboxed some easy slides that I ordered. They are super comfortable. Just tried them on. I got these from Goat so that I knew that they were authentic and had them authenticated. Unboxing everything is going to take me a really long time, so I don't want to have to make you watch that. I wouldn't do that to you, but I'm going to go ahead, check my time here. My favorite thing about having an Apple Watch, being able to ask Siri what time it is. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 5:25 p.m.
How cool is that? So I just opened my Target box to find that they just quite literally threw everything in the box. Guess that works for some of these products. The book, they're fortunate, arrived without being smashed, but these, I'm gonna just almost guarantee that these are some nice crumb-sized chips at this point. So Target, I think you probably could do a little bit better.